Whew. All right. So Pbhead, very old school player. Konto is very active on the ranked.
Yeah, he is ranked number 1 in the FFA.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. And we're here. We're on Mars. We have an electronics colony. And what do you think about this map?
Oh, it would be great if I can actually see. I'm still loading.
Oh, sorry. Well,
no, it's interesting because I never noticed that it will. I usually wait for everyone to load before you review the map.
I see. I want to point out that steel is 30 and aluminum 40. You might actually see a crush on aluminum here. I found the aluminum. What do we have? We don't have nukes, we do have claims.
Yeah, no nukes. There are claims. Electronic colony, maybe. How about the carbon doing? There are no scavenger. It's a shame. Maybe
I think just like expansive somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, expensive in the middle, near the colony. Maybe you can get a expensive work in the southwest. So we have a first drop by PB right in the middle, right next to the.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. The problem with that is he gets the medium iron, because all the high irons were where were they? To the west. Actually, he should have taken the one northwest of the colony. I think.
It's a bit more shipping. There's actual one northwest, this one, right? So yeah, so that one would have been better. It's shipping anyway. It's just a bit more. At least one high iron will support your 2 steel mills.
Yeah, exactly. He will have to be toggling on and off. Yeah, that's very awkward. And Konto gets the buy on the ship steel. So Pbhead didn't. He only has 50 steel, while Konto has 120 steel. So Konto just shipping in this aluminum. And
the early buy on cheap steel is very important in 1v1.
Yeah.
Not as important in everything, but 1v1 they are quite important.
They did both go 1-1-1 though, so they were both guaranteed to not have to buy anything, luckily. And yeah.
So Konto, they're both expanding on steel. PB is grabbing some water.
Yeah, they're both grabbing water. But I don't know, I'm worried about this medium iron from PB. So he gets another medium. I guess maybe he wants to have 3 steel mills?
Perhaps.
I don't know. And I might want to see some buy up on this silicon or wait, are they going geos? So yeah, I'm thinking right now, how do we prepare for power? And I see $7 silicon, and I think, oh, maybe we should buy some of that. Alright,
silicon would be nice. It also goes well with the grass claim too.
Oh yeah.
PB will have better access to silicon and other material compared to Konto. Just because of how he's situated.
Yeah.
You can see silicon patch to the east.
Silicon to the east, yeah. So Pbhead isn't making any money. He has like 3 mines and 2 pumps, and then just 2 steel mills. So, and he will need to buy 40 glass. And well, yeah, he will have to sell down steel and aluminum a ton, and they're already very cheap. I think he is in a lot of trouble here. Meanwhile, Konto is making nice money with these triple reactors.
He's going into another reactor, afraid that will crash the market too quickly.
Yeah, maybe the third one wasn't great. Like 2 was enough because Pbhead doesn't have anything.
Yeah, so maybe 2 just have another aluminum just to connect everything out. That might be a choice. Maybe go for geothermal because it was cheap. Power is not.
Yeah, power rising quickly. They will definitely have to address it on their next HQ. And we have, so yeah, on the black market there have been 2 claims bought. Wait, no, Konto bought a claim, Pbhead bought the EMP, and now there's a claim auction. So yeah, I think Pbhead really want this. He took 2 low waters and has no way to spend it yet. If he gets his claim, he could maybe remove this metal mine, the aluminum mine, and build a pair of farms.
That is one possibility.
But yeah, wow, 46. Yeah, with this power plant. Okay, Konto also wants
claims
it.
only 3.5k on the market.
I wonder what Konto's gonna do with it.
40k is quite a bit. Maybe he'll go for some power just to keep the depth in check.
He went for a high silicon, preparing for a glass transition, maybe on HQ3, or solar panels. He did buy up some of the cheap silicon. So the alternative to solar or wind are, of course, geotherms. And considering they're both expensive and steel is cheap, maybe that's where they should be looking.
Yeah.
First,
geothermal would be very great for both players.
Expansive HQ has been upgraded.
Konto first to HQ3.
Yeah. And Pbhead, yeah, he will get HQ3. He did almost secure that 40 glass. Pbhead Konto grabs more water. Grabs more steel. Wow, really? No power?
No power, no
for
food.
Konto now.
I think this is a really good time to go into power and food. Both of them are earning a lot. And just one claim into 2 claims into Geo. Or 1 claim on Geo and 2 solar panel. Either way would be very great for them.
Yeah, they're both choosing glass over food. I don't terribly mind the glass, I guess, but food is better.
I think I'll go for food, especially in PB case, right? Then you don't even need the silicon. You have a lot of water in your storage already. Might as well use to them.
Yeah. Yeah, Pbhead also grabbing silicon and glass kilns and no power.
Konto is going into a geothermal plant.
Yeah.
And so no power. That is very strange.
That won't cover his consumption right now. He's consuming 2.1. And yeah, he's dangerously close to a D dead. Wow. I don't know about this.
I think if you go into heavy power, you could probably win the game.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you can shut down Konto power, Konto doesn't have a good on his power, and he's in D-Dep.
Oh, that's huge.
That is huge. And as we're speaking, PB is also building another Geo, and claim another one as well.
Konto pay down debt manually to try to re-mutiny. There we go. Meanwhile, yeah, like you said, PB claiming, realizing finally power is the big thing here.
Land is available for option.
It's $300 already.
Yeah.
You can't.
What's kind of nice about PB? Oh, you're kind of a robot now.
Congratulations.
I think we need to switch servers. There's a Discord problem. Sorry about this. Alright, let's recover what's happening. Meanwhile, Konto went out of glass into solars. That was really needed. I like that. Pbhead going into turbines. Where's Hexapus? There you are. Is this better?
Hey, Trad.
Okay,
yeah, this
I hear you now. This is much better. Nice.
Okay, do I have quit the next one? No. Okay, good. We're back.
Alright, yeah. So both of them went to more power. Turbines for PB, panels for Konto, and we see black market on it. I'm sure I love the EMP on the panels because it was just about to hit nighttime.
Yeah, that is bad time on PB time. By PB?
Yeah, from PB. But PB is getting more power per second right now, 3 compared to Konto's 2.3. But yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna make power money, but neither is anyone gonna death dive. So
yeah,
how's the money looking? The Konto is better set up to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to upgrade now if he wants it.
Yeah. So Konto just upgrade. PB should be upgrading soon.
Yeah, where's his money? I can't see it. I don't know. But yeah, he has it soon too. Well, meanwhile, Konto goes back into reactors. So he went out of the glass to go into solars, and then out of the reactors to go into farms, and now he's going back into reactors. So a lot of swapping here. But yeah, he's now solidly out of the heavy debt, which is great for him. And there we go.
Konto is doing a lot of shipping, so his fuel pretty much just cover his cost. He's not gonna make much money out of it.
Yeah, that's true. Another claim auction. So he's shipping a lot of water, that's probably the issue, but he does kind of need it. With all the markets
He's also
covering.
shipping a high silicon from afar.
Right. And I want to say, like, commending for the markets he's in. He's covering all the best markets now. And I think at this point you might be looking at advanced buildings. Maybe hacking, maybe patents, I don't know. I will note that electronics price is rising quickly, so you will probably want to look to that somewhat soon, which means carbon scrubbing or a carbon claim.
Yeah.
Wow,
PB
like
already
the
has
claims.
the claim.
Yeah,
Konto
PB.
really like the claims. 40,000, maybe kind of iffy. It's kind of like the game decides to rub you in your face by giving you a free claim end.
Yeah. 2 seconds
And the
later.
40k doesn't seem as much impactful now because you got another claim to dilute your claim advantage.
Exactly. And he does use one of the claims to claim really far away carbon. Konto might need teleportation here. And yeah, he's building a pattern then. Not gooned, not hologrammed. And he's a minute away from a goon squad buy. So, yeah.
Well, both of them have their cooldown, so
Oh yeah,
they are
Pbhead is also on a cooldown.
safe now.
Yeah, I think they both claims. PB first to head into electronics.
Yep. That is a good market to be in. It's going to be stable. You don't have to swap out of it anytime soon. That's the good thing about electronics.
Yeah, definitely. I think I want to see him swap out of the wind turbines now.
I would like to see that too. Going for some reactive in place of those wind turbine would be very nice. Also, the glass clan is looking pretty nice. Look, a pair of them is 122 on Konto. Konto's in D-depth. Going for teleportation.
That's the deal. Yeah, he's going for the teleportation. So now we'll have to pay down that if he wants to gun it, which he probably does. Let's see. Konto has available now. Pbhead 1 second, 0 seconds. What's he gonna do?
If PB is keeping track of the goon squad situation, he probably can figure out that Konto doesn't have one.
Well, Konto did pay down the debt right now to be able to buy one. So instead he's hitting the reactors. Interesting. Oh, right before a shortage too. That's actually totally great. But yeah, he's not addressing the pattern lab problem now. And teleportation would be so good for Konto, who is currently using 1.4 fuel a second, shipping 1.6.
Yeah. So power is dead now.
Yeah.
If you were a TB, would you actually turn off the auto cell on power to punish Konto?
Yeah, definitely. So what I would do is like do some simple math and see if he's in a surplus or deficit on power. And he's clearly on deficit because he only gets 2 power in.
Yeah, with 2 GO, you're not going to cover expensive base.
Yeah. Exactly.
Konto really like all those claims. This is 16,000?
PB going for majority.
20k, 42.
I doubt this will work out. Konto's making money off the steel, of the glass.
PB does have a stock into himself, so he can sell out at 4. He might barely look how we win here.
No, he needs 20k. Konto needs 10k to defend himself.
He got 36k.
It's very close.
It's close, yeah.
Let's see. Konto cancelled the patent. But yeah, Konto should have this.
Yeah, it's not quite enough. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So now PB delay this HQ5 for that.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
Do you think we'll see Offworld in this game?
We might. The food launch seems pretty good, and prices are definitely trending downwards. And I would have to favor Konto here, just because. Yeah, I mean, we thought he spent a lot on those claims, but he managed to survive doing it, so now he has a solid claim advantage. Yeah. And a patent advantage.
He has an empty claim doing nothing. His solar panel on there will actually help with his power.
Oh yeah, well he can put anything there. Here's teleportation. But
Mine there too.
two electronics factories. Oh, is that what's in there? No. No, it's putting a mine there. Meanwhile, you see the first pleasure dome? This should bring some really nice money, actually.
I'm not sure why Konto is going for a slant drilling. The market is not that great. He has enough water. He has enough of everything, really. Why is he going for a slant drilling?
Yeah, I don't know. Just slightly more water. It's very strange.
Slightly more, but
It doesn't. Yeah. No, yeah. That's a
you can cover that with an optimization.
Yeah, I don't
Just
like
cheaper.
this. Or maybe is it denying it from PB?
But PB doesn't have any high value tile that he can stand into.
Yeah, PB doesn't need that. Yeah, that's also very strange.
Center is ready. Time to start
PB went for a hacker array and a optimization center.
Okay, I like it. He also never sold out of the stock there.
That could be a very good bit advantage.
Yeah, we'll see. So, Konto did get himself out of the debt before, but power's been rising. He's low on power, and he keeps winning these auctions. All right, there we go. Pbhead gets a pattern now. That's pretty big, actually.
18,000 for pattern now. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Going for prepare for an Offworld, perhaps.
No, I'm not sure about thinking. Well, it's okay, I guess. So currently, only 3 of his tiles are covered by thinking machines, but if they're important tiles, then that's great.
A solar flare with Konto solar panels. They work out very nicely for him. Maybe a superconductor soon, and then that will fix a Konto power problem.
Oh yeah. Stopping by the carbon scrubbing first, which is a solid choice because both the chems and electronics will be pretty good markets. Oh.
PB, instead of going into power market, he went for a power surplus instead.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, now he changes his mind. So the problem of playing against an expensive, I think, is that expensive can mean every single market. So now he wants to short chems, but I mean, Konto is literally in every single market, so I don't think he'll be able to find an easy hack here.
Maybe carbon before he can get carbon scrubbing. No, he got carbon scrubbing already. That's too late. I don't know what he can actually hack. I will have a hack power or something. He's hacking cam now, which Konto is in for quite some time already.
He also has a great stock.
The engineers have advanced our production.
Yeah, so that is definitely a mistake. Hacking power would be a one way to get out. Like again, grab an EMP. He's in D-depth. He can't get out. So daytime, just hit Konto power, and then you can move into a solar panel or wind turbine. That would probably have been a better play.
PB does not have his black market up.
That is a mistake, I'll have to say.
Yeah. I do think, like Clip is pointing out in chat, these steel mills aren't doing much for him. And here we go, there's the shortage. Let's see, does PB buy into it? Oh, he has bought into it. Who's gonna sell it? I guess that's the question. This is a very like he even has a spy on the chems. He knows?
Yeah, it's really weird.
And Konto sells out, wow.
This is not an
I think a hologram would be pretty nice to sneak in the Offworld. It's only 46k. You can get your money back when dot launch. It's really the way to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, and steel is so cheap now.
Oh, look at this amazing President with 5 adjacency.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's the 210. What's he going for? Oh, we went for virtual reality, and he's now going for nano. They're both going for nano, but PB will get it because he has that.
PB will get it.
Congratulations.
He has the colony adjacency.
The black market is
and here we go, Konto likes the auctions. It's working up for him. Oh, that's sick. So now he would get a nano after with the adrenaline boost, but we see an instant slowdown strike.
Yeah. So the 28,000 depth is just pure depth, doesn't bring him any value.
Yeah. Going for Geo Borehole?
That gives you what, 0.6 more out of your 2 geothermal.
0.4 more, and
0.4 more?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
0.4 more.
Prepare for pending market
I don't know, I guess
well,
nothing else makes it so ton of.
It's pretty cheap anyways, I guess, for in a 1-for-1 game.
Yeah. Alright, so this food hack worked out a lot better than the chem hack. Konto is only in a pair of farms, barely covering his expenses. But still, he's not making a killing of it. Like, he only has 3 farms himself.
The black market is
Konto is building a Offworld right now.
Alright, yeah. So what can we hit? We can do slowdown strikes. There are no real goon poppers. But slowdown strikes are really cheap and can punish this pretty hard.
Yeah, and for Konto, he's right beside all his production, so...
yeah, that's unfortunate. You
Slow
should
down
definitely put
strike
something on the steel mills. Yeah, they're both in steel mills actually. Steel is 20. That's a bit strange.
I always find it hard to make money on in 1-for-1 games. Market just... it's not that great. But I guess with Trend 2 still, there's like... Right now, she just build 2 Offworld and forget about everything else.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not
Pbhead
sure.
is making use of his thinking machine for his optimization center.
There we go. So Konto starting his second Offworld, Pbhead starting his first. I'm sure like PB's optimizations, like getting 2 into powers in particular.
Yeah, power is pretty dead. So I think electronics, food, and oxygen would be better optimizations.
Yeah, well, especially food because it's the launch. Well, apparently right now oxygen is the launch. Food should be the launch.
Food should be the launch, right?
The black market is open for business.
Goons are really cheap, only 5k.
Yeah, they've been aggressive. I wonder what the claim advantage is. Let's check real quickly. So on the black market, Konto has bought 1 more than Pb, and Konto's won like 2 or 3 auctions.
So Konto should have quite a bit more claims, but as you can see, market dying. I'm not quite sure all those claims will matter that much.
Is Pb hacking
aluminum, which is a mistake again because he got because Konto has a stockpile of aluminum and he has a high aluminum hiding all the way here.
Yeah, and also like Pbhead doesn't have aluminum.
Pb is using a bunch of strange market to hack.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's very difficult to hack because if you look at Konto, his plus in everything is a power. So I think you've just scrapped your hacker rate at this point. And since you have nanotech, it doesn't even cost you anything.
That's one option. Yeah, there's in every single market. There's maybe cam. Even cam.
Oh no. Pbhead bought into aluminum and Konto sold out. Just transferred a lot of money to Konto.
Our methods continue to improve.
I don't know who came ahead there. Yeah, Konto came. Ouch.
It's gonna be hard for Pb to come back. Maybe go heavily onto reactors because that's the only thing that really makes money right now. So scrap out 2 steel, go to more reactors. You got 500 steel. Yeah. That's Konto actually.
Konto has a stockpile of 800 fuel. But yeah, reactors are good just for the oxygen, I think. Yeah. They're both launching oxygen. Food is clearly the launch.
Yeah.
Offworld shipment
just auto launches, you didn't check. That's what happens.
Yeah. I think like, the only reason Pb is even in this game is this. Or these splashdowns. Wait, he has 2 of them? Oh, he's been
one of them is Konto.
Yeah, Pb had also been in a second. But yeah, he is way too far behind. Konto should have the buy in 40 seconds, if not earlier.
I think all those hacks didn't do Pb any flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
He probably just have like a surplus 102 and then just scrap it. Go for optimization center or an Offworld or
anything really.
Anything.
So it's weird that Pbhead slowdown strikes this Offworld market that's remote. So you want the extra slowdown to hit important buildings, and this one is surrounded by farm, chem refineries, solar panel. I think you should slowdown strike this one. Although I guess it has built up resistance from being slowdown struck before. But yeah, Konto has this 100%, most GG and buys him out. GG.